Hello, my name is Debris VGC, and I just wanted to post an update on this channel for those who still subscribe to me and have not unsubscribed. Thank you very much. And also, update me on my life so far. And I was recently able to make some achievement that I wanted to share, and I just wanted to share to you guys how someone who was really bad at the game can be somewhat comparable to the field out there with some practice. So I haven't really been posting for about a couple months. I have been pretty busy with my life. I just wanted to show you real quick. I've been pretty busy with my life with my kids, and he hasn't been, sleeping too well and everything. That did impact my life a lot. And my last video was back in May 14th, and since then he has grown a little bit, but still having some trouble sleeping in the middle of the night and stuff like that. And with everything going on, I decided that rather than trying to post something that may not lead anywhere, and also due to the fact that I just wasn't confident in my skill level. Sorry, I'm just trying to move this out. Wasn't confident in my skill level to post something out there that is real content and that means something to the people who watch them. Um, so I decided to take an hiatus and really focus on trying to get better, try to improve at the game, and give you something to show for and something for you guys can watch and apply to you if you are just starting, or if you think like you are getting nowhere in the beginning, which does happen to some people. I know it definitely happened to me. And I went into this tournament without much expectations. I got a day off unexpectedly, and I saw this on Limitless and be like, hey, this is a somewhat smaller tournament. Why not give it a try? And I ended up doing pretty well in it. And it shows back in March, back in April, how I 03, 01. I got one win back in April 22nd, and I thought to myself, if I like, oh, I'm not going to do these limitless tournaments anymore because I'm just gonna lose every time. Over the times, I also was able to join the cup. I guess it's like a house cup that we did, and we won. I did pretty well in it. We were able to win the House Cup with the Pocky Academy. I'm not sure if it still shows, but because I was able to win that, so I got a little bit of confidence. And also another one of my big confidence booster was that I was going through Limitless, and then someone I beat in the House Cup got third in another Limitless tour. And I was like, hey, I beat him, so maybe I could do something too in a smaller tournament like he was in. And I did, and I went into a tournament, and then I got the results. And I just wanted to show you what I did over the last 3 months and how I was able to focus my interest towards getting better and how I was able to achieve that. So I just wanted to show you my results of the record. This was my plays. He didn't show up, so I actually got pretty lucky that I got the I started with 1-0. I guess that really helped me boost my confidence. And then this match that I played really helped me because I saw that he had a champion tier title when I was playing the game. That I could show you in a little bit, and I was able to win off of him. I won game one, and I think I won that pretty fair and square. And game two, I made a read that he didn't, and then he forfeited, and then he dropped out of the game. So I'm not sure if that was he had to go, or he, just didn't want to play anymore, which is fine. I'm not too worried about that. It's just that because of that, I was like, oh wait, maybe I can do a win, and then I'm able to continue, and then I was able to secure my top cut because it was an X2 cut within the first four games, and then I lost to this guy, which I still have no idea how to really play around. And then I won my top 16, top 8, and then I lost to him, which I still need to figure out how I would have played by going through some reviews, and I'm going to talk about that too. This was a pretty even standing. I know that this guy that I beat, he's going to a world championship. I think if it is the right person, he's going to a world championship. He's been using this team for a while, and I still was able to beat him, which really boosted my confidence. And this guy, he's also pretty good. I wasn't able to win, but you know, I was able to compete with the likes of him. And even though that my Pokemon Champions ranking isn't that high, I'm still going in like the low 1800s, high 1700s, and my Showdown rank is not that high. It's around like 1100, 1200. I with some practice and with good knowledge of the team, you are able to get pretty high into the tournament. That's actually what I wanted to discuss most about, how it is important not to really wander around and try to pick a team that you can stay and practice and get better at. And I have been going through a lot of teams. I can show you briefly. Let me just make sure that it's not anything weird on my history. I've been going through a lot of teams when I was doing since MA. This is my spreadsheets. I usually make spreadsheets for everything. And so you say like Big Six, and through MB you go Raichu, Metagross, Raichu, Metagross, Zard, Tailroom, Raichu, Staraptor, Perish. I would play like a weird Magical Flame Delphox team. This is a Sunpex with the Sylveon, which is pretty common now. Garchomp Sand, Perish, Tail. This is Pyroar. This is another Big Six, Rainflowette, and MA. I tried so many teams, yeah, especially in MA. You can see how I was going through a bunch, and I wasn't really confident in my ability to do anything. So within this season 5, I decided, hey, I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm just going to stick to one team, play 100 games, which I'm not sure if I'll be able to get to 100 games before I finish this season because I've been pretty busy, and then I've also been getting into a little bit of TCG. It's pretty fun. It's just that each game takes a little bit too long, so I'm not too happy about that. But right now I'm in like a great league for TCG live, and it really doesn't matter if I lose or not. So I kind of just play a little bit. If I have to go, I just concede, just do my daily quests, and it's been really fun. But that's aside. So basically, I played about. Sorry, I just take that off. About 62 games. I have 6 more games that I have recorded, and then I play a couple more, which I'm going to. So it might be 80 something. So 100 might not be too far away. So what I have been doing is that I've been recording all the games. So I've been mostly playing on my phone because it's really easy to screen share. I mean, screen record on your phone. And then I made a new channel that has my VODs, and then I would just put them on. And then every time, and I would make a sheet that I can easily access and put the Pokemon in, able to make some reviews and do any calcs and also any thoughts that I may have after a couple games. And this has really been helping a lot. I know there are streaks that I have been losing here, but there are also streaks that I've been winning, been going back and forth. And just sticking to one team really helped me focus on what I need to do and how I would play around certain matchups, certain games, what to do in certain situations. And I think that really helped a lot in trying to get me better. And then I also try to play as much BO3 as possible. However, it's been a little bit hard finding the time for BO3, which it may take anywhere between 10 to 15 minutes, has been a little tough. But I want to 8 games total with this. That's it. That's all I played. But I was still able to get something done, even with a best of one experience and some knowledge on how to move around the leads and the backs as I will play. And mostly it's just intuition for me. I just be like, oh, it feels like they're going to do this, so I'm gonna go do this. And sometimes it works and I win, and sometimes it doesn't work and I lose. And I can't really do more than that because, like I said, in the best of three, I quite lack the experience. Hopefully, after he gets a little bit older at night, I'm able to focus more when I'm sure that he's just gonna sleep through. I could do more practicing. But mostly what I've been doing is during the day when I'm working, when I'm in the bathroom, I just take 5 minutes in between patients, which play a game or two, mostly just one game, save it, and then come home, and then I will review them all. That's usually what I've been doing for the last month or so, ever since season 5. And I was able to get some good quality games. I don't have to worry about just doing one game review, one game review. I think that I saw one of Joe's video that was going through that and how he talked about he would do chunks of one day, he would do just gameplay, and then one day he would just do the review. And that really helped me into getting in the mindset of it, like, oh, okay, so maybe if I can't play the game at night, but maybe if I will do a couple games during the day and then do the reviews at night, I will get a lot more done rather than having to worry about reviewing the game during the day, not get anything done, and then night not be able to do anything. So after that, it was able to change quite a bit. So all I wanted to say is that I know it pales in comparison of what people are able to usually put in their practice and the effort that they put into practice, and also not get distracted, because I got really distracted. I've been playing Neo, I've been playing TCG, I've been playing Pokemon Go sometimes because I wanted to get some shinies. But if you are able to make every game count, I think it goes a long way into making yourself better because you can see the results. I got from literally go history, got from literally 03, 01, 13 into 7-2. And I think that says a lot. And I think it says that even anyone can do this if they know the right way of doing it. And the right way is pretty simple but very difficult to do. I know that it really pains me to watch someone else's video and show, or on Twitter, show off a team that looks very interesting. I want to play, and then just get back into thinking and be like, no, I'm gonna keep going with Big Six and just get out there keep practicing, keep doing things, and try to see if I can make it. And I know that I haven't made it. I haven't done any locals. I haven't done really anything big. The limitless is only like 52 people, and but it is a marked improvement from where I was before. And it shows really that anyone can do it. I think that's the message. Anyone can do it. Just stick to one team that you know that it's good. I would have stick to one team and just, you know, whatever, and then just keep playing. Like especially in the beginning of a meta, I wouldn't just pick a team and keep going because those early meta teams can be a little bit lackluster towards the end because it's just like a day one team, right? But once the meta settles down a little bit, once something has been proven to be effective for a long period of time, I would suggest that you find something and then just keep playing. Keep playing, make every game count, go over what things you were doing, how the leads were, what made you win, what made you lose. Even if the games that you win, what you could have done better, even if you don't remember at the end of it. Like for me, what I was doing during the limitless, if I was facing someone who I look at the team that I thought it was tough, but I still have beat it before, I would just go back to it and then just think like, hey, what did I do here? What did I like this righteous thereafter team? I was like, okay, so like here. I would go here, take one thing at Basket Legion, deal with the others. But it's pretty bad into Foray Gambit lead. Raichu like protects a lot turn one with this lead. However, if I just able to read the protect, I can pressure enough to win with the Basket Legion. I think in here, I think I still would attack the Basket Legion. No, I mean, attack the Raichu no matter what, because the getting the wrong lead on the Raichu is actually very terrible. If I get Zap Cannon into my Bask, that is horrible. Like I would not suggest it, right? And see, this is a righteous Staraptor team. I was able to win off of that. I won off another righteous Staraptor team. These were like good people. I think they were both in top 16, right? He was in top 16 that I was able to beat. He still beat this guy. This guy was so good. And this guy I also beat that was in top 16. And I think I also beat him, or in top 4, right? I lost to him. And then I beat him too. So I still lost to him. He was been doing really well until the finals and then he lost. So maybe if it was something else, right? If he won, and then I beat him again. You know, you never know what's gonna happen. But all I wanted to say is, sorry, I think I just got off really off tangent for a little bit. I wanted to boost some confidence to anyone out there who may be starting a game and do the same thing. Go into these limitless tours because they look fun, and then you got, you know, bullied by other people and then just quit the game. It could definitely happen. However, maybe you're just not ready. Maybe you just have to practice a little bit. And just keep using the same thing if you know that it works, but you're not making it work. That usually means that you are not making it work. Um, if it's tried and true, it's tried and true. It will work. It's just pick a meta team, keep playing. Well, I would in the beginning go through a couple teams and see which one is good for you. But after you're able to do that, just just you will make it work, and just take some time, get better, and flourish. Alright, sorry. I've been talking a little bit too long at the end. I could have cut the video like 2 minutes ago. But this is a rambly video. This is just to show that it works. And I've been using this team. I made some variation from the Body Duty team that was shown. This was his original team. It has Citrus Berry with the bulky Garchomp, and then Basket Legia with Life Orb. So only thing that I was playing this team a lot for about 50 games, and after playing 50 games, you're able to make that change. I made the change of, hey, I think my team is too bulky and I'm not getting enough damage out. So and also I really did not like the fact that my Garchomp was slower than opponent's Charizard in a lot of the cases. That's why I decided to make Garchomp as fast as possible with the Life Orb. That's why I made the change into my version 2. So I do Max Jolly with Life Orb, and then I changed it to Mystic Water. I didn't change any spreads here because damage is damage, but the defense, I really couldn't take it out of anything because it was made to live sucker and things like that. I wanted to do. I didn't want it to do HD Kingambit because I wanted more damage, especially in dealing with the opponent bulky Incineroar. Do more damage with +1, even though I'm not able to kill. I was doing like half damage, like 50%, and that was unacceptable. And I changed to Modest because in a Floette setup matchup, I could not kill with Tailwind, Light of Ruin the opponent's Floette with Timid. So I changed to Modest. It makes it a little bit weaker against the Big Six Mirror, but it's not as common as before. And like I said, because I'm not sure if they're still able to kill. They might be with the Light of Ruin, but yeah, you get hit once, but you just hit harder, and you just have to use your Kingambit. I think that's what it becomes to, or just Wave Crash with the Basket Legion. And Zard, I made it with Modest with the instead of Bold because I wanted more damage. So things like that, I made some changes, and I'm not sure if it is working out for the better, but I like it more. It is much easier to use than having to position around the bulky pieces and doing this properly. So I like it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the little rant that I did. And I just want to say, if I can do it, you can do it better. Thank you. Bye bye.